This next stock I'm about to talk about in today's video will 100% rocket one way or another. Let's dig in. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, this stock will rocket because it's a rocket company. I'm smart, I tricked you. But this stock will rocket probably 3 to 5x very soon. Now, let me dig into this and tell you why. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about Virgin Galactic, ticker SPCE. Don't be a goldfish brain and skip through. Listen, you don't just eat the meat and potatoes, you got to eat the vegetables. You don't like it, but you got to do it. You want to know about a company, you want to know why you're investing in a company, I'm going to break it down in a short video. We're going to go over what the company does, who they are, you probably already know that. Then I'm going to go into the technicals, some little bits and tips of information I found about the company, and some price targets towards the end of the video. So put on your seatbelt, strap in, because we're going to the moon. All right, here we go. The ticker, if you're new to this company, which I don't know why you would be, I don't know where you've been sleeping. Ticker, SPCE, Virgin Galactic. So Virgin Galactic, they are doing commercial spacecraft and aims to provide suborbital space flights to space turrets. Yes, in the future, you'll be able to go to space. Just like you're going on a plane to another state in the US, you could go up into space if you want. It might cost you the price of a car, but you could do it. This is a quick look at what their spacecraft looks like at Virgin Galactic. Looks pretty nifty, very fancy, nice looking interiors. This thing is futuristic. So there's a reason why I'm talking about this stock today. It's very important. So recently, this is a reason why the stock might have jumped up a few percent, because Virgin Orbit is a branch of the Virgin company, and they actually launched a rocket into space from an airplane. Pretty incredible stuff. So this is not a part of Virgin Galactic, but when any part of the Virgin team does something incredible like this that has to do with space, it's going to move Virgin Galactic stock. So you got to pay attention to all these things. If this rocket would have plummeted to Earth, the stock would have plummeted. The rocket goes up, the stock goes up. You see what I'm saying here? It's all rocket related. So the reason why I'm talking about Virgin Galactic today is because it went on a 40% run. And guess what? It's starting to pull down for the people that were late to the game to get in. And this is the article and the reason why this thing is going on a crazy run. Cathie Woods is starting an ARKX fund, which is a space fund. Okay? Few people might have talked about this already, but it happens so fast. This thing just lifts off. I like to wait. I sit back, bird's eye. I sit back, I wait. Because I wait for a pullback. I don't get in at the top now. I get in when it pulls back. And that's why I'm putting this video out now, because I think it's at a critical point to where this thing can shoot up from here. So if you don't know who Cathie Woods is, this is like Grandpa Buffy Buff's daughter. It's Tiger Woods' mistress or sister from another mother. This is her. She ain't your typical granny. She's a gangster, actually. I'm pretty sure she might have killed a few people. She's a straight G. Look at her funds over the years, or just over this year. It's the biggest growing fund of the year. Every single fund is over 100%. So she has the ARK funds, ARK, ARKG, ARKQ, all these different funds. There's 5 of them. Every single fund that she creates goes over 100%. So why wouldn't ARKX, the space fund, go over 100%? It will, 100%. And it's not just an empty fund. She needs to put some stocks in there. She needs to put some companies. And guess what stocks there are for space? There's very few. And the one that I like is Virgin Galactic. They're going to space. SpaceX isn't available. Virgin Galactic is. So this thing is going to get a nice boost from this rocket lady. Not rocket man, rocket lady. I've been trading a long time. I didn't start this year when all the other people did. I've been doing this 10 years. Okay, I'm a smart person. I mean, look at this. I drink coffee out of a jar with a lid so it doesn't spill. Who else thinks of that? I'm a genius. Coffee with a lid. Still tastes a little pickly because this was a pickle jar, but nonetheless, it won't spill. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to dig into the technicals of this thing, okay? This is where it gets saucy. It gets real saucy here because we're going to find red flags, we're going to find green flags. The most important thing is we're going to find where the entry point is on this. But it's a moving stock. If I say an entry point's here in the video, that doesn't mean it could change tomorrow, because I'm staring at this all day, every minute of the day. So I'm moving, I'm pivoting with the stock. So if you want to get up-to-date updates, I do stock alerts. That link is in the description. You'll get a notification right to your phone, bing, when I buy, sell, reduce, add, or go all in on a stock. So when I see that this one is at the perfect point, I'm going to send that alert out. So if you want that, link is in the description. As we can see right here, this is where the stock went on a crazy tear. This is when the ARKX fund was announced. Kathy Wood's Granny Papa Pop's daughter. This is where it rocket shipped 40%. Now the question is this where it's going to pull back like it typically would and then head back up, right? We would love to buy it down here. This I would put all my money in. I'd liquidate everything. Cars, houses, whatever. I don't have a boat, but if I did, I'd liquidate it. And I put it all in right there, 25. But it's at 32. This is very high. So the question is it going to pull down here or is it going to head up? And we're going to miss the run. So let's keep digging. So there's a couple areas to watch. Whenever this thing does a strong mountaintop Everest peak, right here, whoop, strong one. Down here in the RSI, we hot potatoed. We hot potatoed a long time over here, but it kept pushing. It said this hot potato is not hot enough. We're going to keep pushing. So now over in this section, it's hot potato and down here because it's red. But with the news of this ARKX, I think this thing's going to keep pushing. This most likely will test 36, I believe, within the next few days. It's at 32. That's a big move. That's almost a 12% move if this thing hits 36. That would be a nice, strong resistance. That's where I would be very confident that this stock is going to now pull down, sell off, and then I could get very cheap shares. But this is space, and space doesn't follow the laws of gravity on Earth. So on this channel, I do two scenarios, a bullish and a bearish scenario, so you're prepared if it doesn't work out and the stock starts to tank. Because listen, no one has a crystal ball of what will actually happen. We only have what we believe will happen. So this is scenario one. The stock is peaked out. It hot potatoed. It can't be held up anymore. You got to let the hot potato go. It's going to pull down, close this gap area. Right here, we got a gappy. Close that gap, fall down to here, and then rocket ship the 40 price target by June. That's scenario one. That is our bearish scenario. And right here, if this happened, that's where I'm putting all my eggs in the basket, around 27.50. So that's scenario one. Scenario two is our extremely bullish scenario. This thing lingers around here a little longer. It consolidates because it needs to cool down. So a stock has to consolidate. When a stock consolidates, it stays in a specific area flat sideways for a set period of time as RSI slowly cools down. So as this stock lingers here, this RSI will slowly come down. The lower RSI goes, the higher the stock will go when it lifts off. So eventually, it's going to blast through and test my $40 price target by June without blinking an eye, without coming down, which I wouldn't like because I want cheap shares. But if this thing does do the consolidation and the RSI does cool off, I'll have to buy. I'll have to. I won't be able to get my discount, but that's okay because I'll make money. So that is it. Space is getting crazy. More and more companies are going to be popping up. Maybe a couple penny stocks will pop up that have to do with space, and I'll do videos about those. So if you're interested in this sector and other sectors, I'm paying a lot of attention to lithium, electric vehicles, batteries, all that clean energy tech, because, hey, we got body buy in office. So if you like those videos, you want to see more, hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, by watching this channel, it does magical things, okay? When you hit that button, it does magical things. It gets you a little bit closer to retiring young.